Top of the morning to you. My name is Justin and welcome back to another episode of Whiskey Tears. It's almost, I can't do it. I'm sorry. I tried to do it. I can't do it. Today, we're doing some Irish whiskey because it's almost St. Patrick's Day. We're doing the only bottle that I have in my entire collection that I have never tried. Today, we're doing Roe & Co. Irish whiskey blended from Dublin. Okay, so full disclosure, I don't know really much at all about Irish whiskey. I have never had this bottle. This is the only bottle of Irish whiskey I have in my entire collection, and I don't think I've probably had any Irish whiskey since St. Patrick's Day last year. So we're gonna see how it goes today. I really don't know what to expect. I don't know if I'm going to like it at all, but we're gonna try out this bottle that I have here in my collection. Overall, I like the bottle. It kind of looks like a bomb or a grenade or something. I probably can't say that word on YouTube. I don't know. That's kind of what it looks like to me. I think it looks pretty cool. It's got the glass embossing, very simple logos on there. Overall, I like the look of the bottle. It says it is Irish whiskey from Dublin, blended Irish whiskey aged in bourbon casks. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a bourbon mix in there, so that's interesting. Coming in at 45% volume, so it is 90 proof. Product of Ireland 9 chilled filtered. It says that it's inspired by the original George Roe & Co. distillery, once Ireland's largest. All that remains today is St. Patrick's Tower and its pear tree. So maybe it tastes like pears. I don't know, but we're gonna try it in this video and we're gonna do it just like I do all the regular bourbons. So first, we're gonna do the bottle pop and get the nosing straight out of the bottle. Oh man, that's like barely on there. Can't believe it's not like evaporated. All right, nosing out of the bottle. Super sweet, like apple juice. Apple juice is what I get immediately. Something back behind that apple juice. I think there is a little bit of pear in there. There's definitely some pear behind that apple juice. It hits you real strong with the apple juice, then it comes in with the pear, but there's something else there in the background that I can't put my nose quite on yet. All right, well, we'll do it into the glass and see if I can pick it out there out of the glass pour. So, Irish whiskey going into the glass today. Roe & Co. out of Dublin. We'll see what it smells like coming out of here. Obviously, it's Irish whiskey, so it's extremely, extremely light, like a light yellow almost even, you would say on the color on this one, which is not like your standard bourbon, but it does say it is aged in bourbon casks. So I don't know how long it was aged in a bourbon cask. Obviously not that long if it is this color, even though they're, I'm sure, used bourbon casks. Well, they have to be if they're bourbon casks. So I guess, you know, they didn't age them overly long in there. But let's go ahead and get the nose on this. Ooh, the legs are very thick, even though it is a lower proof there. Let's get the nose out of the glass. Okay, you get a little bit more earthy. You still get a ton of the apple juice smell in there, but you get a little bit more earthy there in the background. You get like you get the apple juice and you get a pear, but like the pear is like fresh out of the tree and it's still got all the like extra stuff on it, like the leaf stuff and the grime from the tree, or maybe it fell on the ground, got a little bit of dirt on there. That's almost what it smells like here. You know what it smells like? It smells like an apple cider. I think that's what is there in the background that I've been having a hard time getting. And now that I'm thinking, if you go, and it smells like a hard cider almost. It smells like you could just chug this like it is a hard cider. So it's got that apple juiciness, it's got that hard cidery in there. It's got a little bit of the pear with kind of like the dirtiness, grime in the background. So, you know, overall, if you like really, really sweet smelling things, it smells pretty cool. Hopefully it tastes half as good as it smells. So happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody, for this episode coming out. By the way, before we get into the tasting, thank you so much for all the support on the channel. Lately, we've been getting a lot of subscribers, a lot of likes, a lot of views and comments going in. So we're starting to grow a little bit. Do me one big favor, make sure you hit like and subscribe, most importantly, on this video. Over 90% of the view that watch these aren't subscribed. So let's get into the tasting. Okay, extremely light. Extremely light. It's almost like a, drinks like water almost. I mean, it's 90 proof, so there is that, but it seems like it's about like 60 proof the way it's drinking. So you get like a vanilla-y, with a little bit of like the skin of a pear. Like, not if you got down into the really juicy part of a pear, but you get like a silky vanilla, and then you get like the skin of a pear, like where it's a little bit fuzzy, that part of it. Get a little bit of grassiness in there in the background as well. Some grassiness kind of in the background, just a little bit, but it's not anything off-putting. There's no bitterness to it at all. Goes down nicely, doesn't burn the throat at all. Leaves you with a kind of a lingering of a vanilla-y, citrusy, with just like a hint of like just a tiny hint of like if it was all just had some smoke rolling over it. Not even like smokiness, but you know how like if you were around a campfire and then you go home and your shirt smells a little bit like that later? It's almost like that, like it was around a little bit of smoke and that lingering is left there in the background. It's Irish whiskey. It's not really my thing. It's hard for me to, you know, do. I don't have any other Irish whiskeys here for me to compare to. Don't have any Jameson or Proper Number 12 or, you know, whatever it may be. But this was gifted to me either a year or 2 years ago. I can't really remember. It was gifted to me, so I have it here on the shelf, and I thought we would do it for St. Patrick's Day. So I am going to put it on the tier list. Take it for what you will. If you're a big Irish whiskey fan, I don't know if this stuff is any good or not. I couldn't tell you. But for me, as far as just whiskey, something that I enjoy, it's not really my flavor profile, my jam. I think for me, it's fine. It's easy to drink because it's low proof and it tastes so light. It almost tastes like it's been watered down just a ton. Like if you took the regular thing and added a bunch of water yourself, that's kind of what it tastes like. So for me, it's gonna go down on the C tier. Just to, you know, maybe if you like Irish whiskey, real easy, daily sipper, average, kind of in that range. So nothing overly special for me there. The nose is a lot better than the taste, I will say. The nose was actually pretty good with that apple juice and hard cider and all that in there. The nose was really good. The taste on it didn't quite come through as well. Came down very muted, very watered down, and I think that's kind of where this one is lacking the most for me. So that's it. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you've had a Roe & Co, or maybe there's a really good Irish whiskey out there that you guys think I should try on the channel, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next one.